had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those.
Hello everybody, welcome back. We're here to do another plan with me. So it is currently Sunday the 12th. This weekend's been chaotic and Friday was a mess, and I'll kind of get into that. But yeah, so I'm just now sitting down to plan. That is what this week has turned out to look like. I have a little bit of catching up to do on my Saturday and Sunday spreads, but we're gonna plan for the week of March 13th. And I think I'm gonna use this kit, 210, but I didn't quite decide 100%. So, and I'm trying to just film this and get on with my life. 223 would be good too. I think we'll wait till it's rainy and yucky today. So brown and green it is. Oh, and I think it's St. Patrick's Day week. Yep, it's St. Patrick's Day week, and Friday the 17th marks my 1 year from my accident. So yeah, that's all exciting stuff, I guess. All right, yep, we're gonna use 210. I think it'll have some green for St. Patty's Day and brown because that's just how things are looking right now. So all right, let's see what we have going on this week. I have U.S. government census for the business is due on the 15th. I was not gonna put that off, but I totally did. All right, so let's go ahead and move these off, and we will start planning the things. The heater just kicked on. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Okay, we're gonna do the green and brown plaid, and I think I'll do date covers this week too. So let's go ahead and speed you guys through getting those down, and then we'll be back to talk about the things.
From all those lonely nights and heartbreaks, and I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back?
All right, so yeah, in case you didn't notice, Spaz is here, which means I am at the shop. I moved my filming station back here. I actually really liked the idea of filming at home. The issue with it was, which is still an issue this week, is I was filming on Saturday mornings, which was just adding on to my work hours. And my intention with bringing home my filming stuff was to be able to film during the day, during the week, when the girls were at the shop and I could come home and film. And I wasn't doing it. I just feel like I need to be here at the shop a certain number of hours each week, which is totally a Melanie problem, not an OUC or the girls problem, you know. But so anyway, I was not filming on Friday afternoons when I got home, which had been my intention. So and I actually know you guys enjoyed hearing the little doggy nails on the floor and Pepper playing with her toys in the background, but it was distracting to me. So yeah, we're just, we're not gonna do that anymore. So I tried. So I have some lighting stuff to work out here, because one of the things I really did love about filming at home was being able to sit down and film, because my filming station here was at my workbench, which meant I had to stand up, and then I had a certain tripod that's attached to the walls. I don't think I have my palette knives here. Uh-oh. So it was attached to the walls, and that was kind of an issue because it meant that like the planner had to be like super far away from me. So anyway, I kind of got my key lights set up here at the shop at my desk. So I have some lighting stuff to work on, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. At least I can sit down, and ideally I will be better about filming during the week once I get there. So my intention was to film on Friday, and Luann was off, and I ended up pulling some orders because if I had left them all, it would have been a hot mess Monday for her and Sam. So I just wanted to kind of get ahead of things so that it was manageable for them. So I pulled orders. After orders, I sat down and filmed my IG stories, and then I got on my payroll website because I had one of the girls tell me that she hadn't been paid that morning, and everything we do is direct deposit. I'm for sure doing this floral here. And she had not gotten paid. I wasn't too concerned. Like every now and then there will be like a little bit of a delay, and it's usually rectified by the end of the day. I got some red sticking out there. I don't think I even care. So I had to wait until they opened, and they are Central Standard Time. So I got on, and there was like an alert message on the top of the admin website that said that there was a delay, and they would keep that posted and updated. So I didn't think too much about it until after I filmed my IG Reels, and I was like, I'm going to check in on that again. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but the SVB Bank in California was shut down by the government on Friday, and that is who our payroll processor uses for the payroll deposits. So everybody's paycheck, including mine, is somewhere on hold in the great banking crisis. I'm hoping that we will wake up tomorrow morning and everybody's will drop in, like that the FDIC will release those funds. I honestly, I don't know. And I'm going to take care of the girls, so I'm going to get it situated. They'll get paid tomorrow one way or another. But the issue therein lies that if I pay them for last week with a paper check, if and when that Friday one drops in, then they all have to cut me checks back because they'd be getting paid twice for the same week. So that's just kind of a bookkeeping nightmare, and me trying to deposit their money and then tell my bookkeeper that that's not actually income, it's a transfer. I don't know. So I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens with that. But I will say that cut into my intended filming time because I was just in a funk after that. I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like in 2023, this is actually happening. So crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, there's, you know, a lot of stuff with that. But okay, we need to pick out a Tombow color. And I'm kind of thinking this one, and it's happened to be sitting right there. That's really brown. I think I need something more like mauve-y. That's still brown, but it's very pretty. So yeah, maybe I'll let you watch me swatch these real quick, and then we will decide what we're going to use. I think I actually am going to go with that first one I used because, whoops, that one. It ties in pretty well with the brown in there, so we will use that one. All right, so yeah, that banking crisis situation, like, it's not my fault, and the girls know that it's not my fault, but it made me feel terrible because they woke up Friday morning and should have had a paycheck and did not. I will say that I do pay them weekly, so it's not like it had been, you know, 2 weeks since I had gotten paid and that kind of thing. So everybody's being awesome about it. We are working through it. It's not a huge deal. It's just kind of scary. So, all right, we need to do. So yeah, I'm still loving this work tracker. I have to update for yesterday, but I didn't really do it. I did some like random things in the morning, and I didn't really do a good job of tracking what I was doing. So my niece is with my mom and dad this weekend because my sister and her husband took a couples trip. So I went over and saw them yesterday. I also had an eyelash appointment, and on top of the banking situation on Friday, my husband said, I don't know if you noticed, but our house was really cold Friday morning, and I'm always cold, so me not noticing was not because it wasn't cold, it's just I'm always cold. So our heat had gone out. My husband was able to get it sort of working again. I mean, it's working, but it's a sensor that's bad in it, so it's kicking off and stuff. So we have to order that tomorrow, and it is not warm in Kentucky right now, even though it is mid-March. So that's okay. All right. So let's get our this week sticker. Sorry, I got like a random sniffle there. We're gonna put that there, and I am gonna start using this big box here to do a currently reading because I have been missing that. So I just finished The Lost Girls of Willowbrook. So if you like a thriller, it's really good, but I will tell you, it messed with my sleep. So just be aware, it's really good. But this week, and maybe next week, because I have not been reading a ton, I will be buddy reading with my friend, and we are reading The Forgotten Room. And we like to buddy read Beatrice Williams books, and this is a book by her, but also has, like, she co-authored it with 2 other people. So I gotta grab my stickers out there underneath these. So anyways, we are gonna read that together. So I'm not gonna put the author on there because there's actually 3 of them, and that would be a little much. But we are going to put my little stars down here. Okay. And I believe that my currently reading stickers are going to be too wide, but we're going to try. I have these from Monarch Plans. Those might be 1.5 inches too, but I've got a little bit of extra room since it's on the sidebar. So we just made 2 listings on our website and Etsy for Hobonichi sized scripts. So I am definitely going to be making myself some of those. But if you have a Hobonichi Cousin and you want like smaller scripts, because our standard listing is like 1.5 inches wide or smaller. So if you want us to make them to make sure that they fit in the columns there, we do have that available now. And you can really even order from the other one and just leave a note about it being smaller. But yeah, I need to make myself some of those. So what do we want to do? Well, let's get the sticky notes out of the way, and then we'll kind of do our bottom to-dos and decorate that up a little bit. So because of the payroll thing, I normally run payroll on Sundays, and I am going to wait until tomorrow to see if their checks drop in. And if they don't, I'm going to go ahead and cut them paper checks for this coming week's pay period and do just kind of flop the weeks around a little bit. So they'll get paid twice this week, but it will maybe be like this coming week's paycheck on Monday and then last week's paycheck on Friday, depending. So, okay. I need to get another dot out because I have to run payroll on Monday instead of Sunday like I normally do. So that'll be for last week's pay period. All right. Get these out of the way. Okay. So if everybody gets paid in the morning, that'll be great. I'll be able to still run payroll. They've turned off the direct deposit until they get that situated, but then I'll have all week to write them the checks and pay them on Friday for that. So, all right. So we got run payroll. Luann is off on Friday. So how do we want to mark that? Let's do a little flag. I should have done that above the invoice, but that's okay. So I think I'm gonna do an arrow. I don't really like how that looks, like just hanging out there in the middle of nothing. Because I also have these fun little guys. Let's do one of those. I'll actually do 2 of those because we'll mark that she's in the office on Thursday and then off on Friday. All right. Okay. That takes care of that sticky note, so we can get rid of that one. All right. Government census due by 3/15, so I'm going to put that on Mondays to do. pick April's Markdown Monday. Already did that. We are doing Markdown Monday for April. I think it is on, I don't have my calendar up yet, so I think it's the 24th again. Oh, why am I in the weeklies? Oh, hello, Spaz. All right, here's the monthlies. So yeah, it's gonna be on Monday the 24th. So we're gonna do Spaz that time. Maybe that's why she came up. Did she hear me? Did you hear me talking about you? Yeah, you can't be there right now. Thank you. All right, so that is done. I don't need to do that. I do need to do the April Facebook calendar. Now that the internal one is done, so that can go away. MJ2 Art Editions live on Monday. So I need to put that in there. And I need to find my OUC new releases, which I think are in here. I think I like looked for these. Yeah, it took me like a long time to find them last time. All right, so here we go. So we'll do 2 of these. We'll do our Thursday release and then our Monday release. Okay. And then next week, 17th or 16th, will be 227 and 228. All right, slap those down. Okay, so that one's good. And then cute little story here. So my son sent me a text this week and he goes, "Hey Mom, I know Mother's Day is Sunday and I have to work all day, but I was thinking maybe I could take you to lunch on Tuesday." Well, Mother's Day is in May. So I was like, well, you're close, bud, but you're a couple months off. I said, but can we still do lunch? So we're going to do lunch on Tuesday. So that was really sweet of him. So lunch with Xander. Okay. Spaz, you need to go. Okay, so lunch with Xander on Tuesday, and then, all right, let's decide what we're gonna use for our to-dos at the bottom. I think these are super cute. I want to use those sometime, and I think I have some cute little paper clips. I think I'm gonna grab these books out too while I'm in here. So these have not released yet. They'll be releasing in a couple weeks, I believe. But we have them in all the colorways, but I think I'm gonna use those this week. And those are super fun. I think I'll use the little clips. Let's use the clips. Okay. All right. Drag those out. Bets on how long it takes me to get those put back. I'm trying to think what else there is to tell you guys about. So if you're on Instagram, I started filming daily stories to go up on IG, just kind of filling you guys in on the daily happenings. I'm not going to make myself do them on the weekend, but they are going to be happening during the week. That's going to be interesting. These might not be the right size for the Hobonichi. We're putting them in. They are adorable. All right. Okay, so So those are in, those are in. All right, so U.S. government census due on Monday, or it's due on Wednesday. We're gonna try to get it done on Monday. I'm already gonna be in a payroll nightmare, so what does it matter if I go ahead and fill out my census? All right. Okay, so let's flip back and see what still needs done. I finished that. I can cross that off. Inventory I have been working on. That's going to be a long-term project. I do need to double check album inventory. So we got new disc-bound albums, these guys, and additional pocket refills. We got them in 1 pocket and 2 pocket, but I finished putting them away on Friday, and I think they might have sent me too many 2 pockets and not enough 1 pocket. So I need to see if that was just a math error on my end or theirs. So we need to check that out. And I did not do the census, so that's already on there. I'm filming the plan with me now. So let's flip over to my dailies real quick. So yeah, this is how my dailies are looking. See if there's anything I have not gotten done yet. April calendar, I did finish that finally. I got the internal one done. Now I have to do the Facebook one. Oh, okay, so that is what I need to put in there. We're gonna plop this in here because there's a couple things from Friday I did not get done. So we need to work on inventory E. And I think I'll go ahead and try to get shelf F done as well. Okay. Takes care of that. So the mid-year surveys, I need to do, I can't even believe I'm already thinking about mid-year reformats, but last year I did SurveyMonkey surveys for you guys to kind of give me feedback on what you'd like to see change. So I need to get those set up. All right. Forward that, and then I need to do, I did get that done. Spaz, you are all up in my space today. Divider labels. So we have dividers for the disc-bound albums and the reusable albums, so I need to make blank labels for those. No, you gotta go. That sounded like a lot worse than it was. Okay. Okay. I don't think I have anything on Saturday yet because that kind of just all got messed up since I'm just now filming today, which means this afternoon will be all the editing. Okay, so Spaz is leaving her hair. That takes care of that. Let's go ahead real quickly and we'll flip through and just kind of add some, oh, I have some, okay. We will add some things to this. So I think what I'm gonna do this week is keep my to-do list pretty minimal. I feel like, so here's my thing. I start at the top every day when I get in as soon as I can and I get my priorities done. And then I start working my way down the list, except that socials, like I'm trying to make that more of a priority. And it's just, it's hard to skip to the bottom when I have stuff on, I don't know. It's probably just a Melanie thing, but I need to just, I think I'm just gonna start doing just a general today section and what needs done. So So we're gonna go put those in real quick. And I think when pre-planning, if I have, I think I'm gonna probably leave the top couple blank so that I can kind of focus on the top things and add them in if I need to. Did that make sense? I kind of got distracted there. Okay, let's see what we can do about this situation, and we're gonna add in some journaling and deco stuff, and then we are gonna wrap this up. Okay, I had to stop and put some chapstick on. My lips are feeling a little rough. All right, so we're gonna do today on each of these. I don't like that. We're not doing that again. Okay. All right, let's get this. This is, and I am totally gonna put this on Monday, on the daily Monday, and on my weekly view, because that is some important stuff to get that payroll situation. I don't think I'll forget because it's been on my mind, but you know, payroll, U.S. government, census, okay. So IG, I think that is right. Okay, so I was gonna put, I'm working on Kim's new releases that she's going to be doing for April. So I'm gonna put those into bite-sized chunks because checking things off is always a good feeling. So I need to get that situated on Monday. All right, I'll leave that there because I don't really know when to put it. All right. So I've been thinking about drawing a line because when I'm writing my journaling, I sometimes get confused. That line is not super dark, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do it before I put stuff down or after. I feel like after is probably the right answer there, so I don't have like super dark lines underneath my stuff. Okay, so that will take care of that. All right, Tuesday. So I'm working on my lettering and it is atrocious right now, and that is okay. I think I mentioned I want to be able to kind of look back on it and see how much better I get. So I'm starting to put just like a little piece of information at the top, kind of summarizing the day. So I am enjoying that. And I think we'll do this corner piece. We'll draw our line there. Okay. I think I'm gonna put, Spaz, you are like on one today. I just don't even know about you. We'll put this here. So my husband is here. We had a shutter. We had some terrible wind last weekend. It ended up knocking out power for like 20,000 people. Oh, I was gonna do that after. And it knocked one of our shutters off, and we actually don't even know where the daggone thing is, so that's been interesting. I wanted to try one of these vertically. I don't really know how I'm gonna feel about it, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, so he is here painting the shutter so that he can put it back up this week. Spaz, your tail is gonna have to go. It's gonna have to go. All right, that takes care of that one. And then I think we'll put this one here. And I have this one too. Do we want to put that all the way up there? Definitely need some deco in here. Green on this one for sure. Okay. Okay. We're getting there, guys. Almost done. An awful lot of noise out there, and I don't know if it's my husband or the cat. Hopefully it's my husband, because if not, Spaz is like destroying something. Okay. Oh, I forget to do my todays. Okay. Friday, Saturday I'm gonna leave blank because that's usually my filming day, which means I film, edit, thumbnails, all of those. So I need to make sure I keep my pen somewhere where I will see it. Okay, this page needs a little something, something. Okay, and Saturday. And we will stick this guy over here. Put it at the edge. We're gonna put it right at the edge. All right. And Sunday. Okay. I think that will about wrap this bad boy up. I'm gonna put today. Okay, so let's see if there is anything else we need to do here. Anything I am thinking of. I think that is going to do it, you guys. Thank you so much for coming along and listening to me ramble about the great bank collapse. Until next week, I hope you guys have a good one.
Go back to, why don't we